Welcome back everybody to Vijay Study and Dining. Today we're going to look at grammar lesson number 1, the sentence. Okay, so basically, what is a sentence? Let's look at some examples for jumbled sentence to correct sentence first. What is a jumbled sentence? The words are not rearranged and they do not make a complete sense. So let's look at the words here. Right, appu, well, very. Second one, tiger, the, is, animal, national, are. As you can see here, these words do not make any sense and they are just normal words kept in commas and they are very jumbled. Whereas over here, we rearrange these words to make a proper sentence. Here, right, Apu, well, very becomes Apu writes very well. Here you can see Apu is a name. So the A is in capital and the end of a sentence ends in a full stop. So there's a full stop given as well. Let's look at the second one. Tiger, the, is, animal, national, are. This does not make complete sense. Here, the, tiger, is, are, national, animal. T is capital, full stop. Okay, so now we looked at jumbled sentence to correct sentence. Now you might actually know what a sentence is. It is not a jumbled sentence. It should make proper sense. So let's look at what is a sentence. A group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. It can also end with a question mark or an exclamation mark. Now let's look at parts of a sentence. What all parts are there in a sentence? As we already saw in the last sentence that there are 3 parts for a sentence. Subject plus verb plus object. The first thing that comes is the subject. The second thing that comes is the verb. Third thing that comes is the object, or for short S plus V plus O. This is a trick to use while writing exams. This will be easily remembered and it can stay in your head. Subject S, verb V, object O. Subject plus verb plus object, subject plus verb plus object, S plus V plus O. And the order does not change. This is a fixed order. Okay, now we are going to look at what is a verb. You saw in this subject plus verb plus object. What is this verb? Subject is the person who is doing the thing. Object is what the subject is doing on, and verb is the thing what the subject is doing. That is the verb. It is an action. The verb is an action. A verb is a word used to show what the subject is doing, or it is used to express an action. For example, Meera is reading a book. Here, is reading is the verb because the subject Meera is reading a book. A book is the object here. Is reading is a verb. It is an action. Meera is doing something. Meera is reading a book. So, is reading is the verb. Similarly, she sings beautifully. Here you notice that there is no object. She sings beautifully. Sings is the verb here. Here, is reading and sings are verbs. Verb can be in any tense form, present, past or future. Verb form doesn't change the sentence structure. We will be doing a detailed video on verbs after this video. Now let's look at object or complement or predicate. An object is the person, place, animal or thing that receives the action. It is a thing we will add after a verb to make the sentence complete. It can be nouns, pronouns, verb, an adjective or an adverb. We will be doing that in another video. For example, the cat ate the fish. Here, the cat is the subject, ate is the verb and the fish is the object. So what is the importance of the complement? Some sentences may feel like it is incomplete. For example, she sings. We want to know how she sings, when she sings and where she sings. We can add more information after the verb to make the sentence complete. This is called the complement of object or predicate. Example, she sings beautifully. This beautifully can also be an adverb of manner as said here. It is an adverb. Now, this sentence makes complete sense. From the above sentence, it is clear that every sentence must have three parts, which is SVO as we learned earlier, subject plus verb plus object. Note, don't get confused with compliment and compliment. An expression of a praise or admiration is compliment, COMPLIMENT, whereas here it is COMPLEMENT, which is another word for object or predicate. Check the spelling difference. Now let's look at adjunct. What is an adjunct? Adjunct is a part of a sentence that contains extra information. They are not necessary to complete the sentence. Adjunct can come anywhere in the sentence. So this is a extra information in the sentence. Like the children are playing is enough. The children is the subject, are playing is the verb, and this sentence already makes complete sense. The children are playing. If you remove this in the yard, the children are playing. It makes complete sense. If someone asks you where are the children are playing. It already makes complete sense. In the yard is not important. If you say it also, it doesn't make a change in the sentence. The children are playing in the yard. It just gives a more definition towards the sentence. For example, she is a student. If we say that, it's already needed. Whereas she is a student now. It's not needed here. She is a sentence. She is a student is already enough. The sentence the children are playing is already a complete sentence, but we are adding an extra information in the yard which is unnecessary as the idea is already conveyed as the sentence the children are playing. So the unnecessary information or the adjunct in the sentence is in the yard. When we remove this, it causes no harm to the sentence or the sentence structure. That is adjunct. Now we are going to look at the difference between Malayalam and English sentence structure. As you already know, the sentence structure for any sentence is subject plus verb plus object. This is a fixed formula and it cannot be changed. So, we'll look at a sentence here. Vishnu likes cake. In this, the subject is Vishnu, verb is likes, object is cake. So, as you can see in the Malayalam sentence also, subject plus object plus verb. But here you can see that there is a difference. In English sentence, the sentence structure is subject plus verb plus object. Whereas in the Malayalam sentence structure, it is subject plus object plus verb. Here there is verb in the middle, but here there is object in the middle. Why is this different? When we translate the above Malayalam sentence to English, we get Vishnu cake likes, which is wrong sentence construction in English. Malayalam and English sentence pattern is different. Don't try to convert Malayalam sentence to English as well. So I hope you understood that. Next we're going to look at some exercises. Please put the answers in the comment section below and we will be checking if it's correct or not. So the first one is milk give cows. You have to make it into a correct sentence using the formula subject plus verb plus object. Sita well sings. Change this into correct sentence. Rises the east sun in the. Change this also into the correct sentence. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.